Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. A weak, positive example will always influence others over a strong, negative one. Creativity is intelligence, having fun. Do not worry about your difficulties in mathematics. I can assure you mine are greater. Education is not the filling of a bucket, but the lighting of a fire. Everyone who really wants to accomplish something will first experience their share of disappointments. Few are those who see with their own eyes and hear with their own ears. It is not that I'm so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. Happiness in this life depends very little on whether one is rich or poor, educated or ignorant, famous or obscure. He who has never been shaken by a profound experience is yet to be born. He who laughs last laughs best. I am an old man and I have lived in a troubled world, but I am not pessimistic, for pessimism never won a battle. I am grateful to all those who doubted me. It made me work harder. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Logic will get you from A to Z. Imagination will get you everywhere. I'm not sure exactly what a genius is, but if I were you, I'd avoid saying that I am one. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. It is a happy man who has earned the respect and love of his colleagues. It is more fruitful to ask why a problem exists than to ask how it could be solved. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Love is the answer, but while you're waiting for the answer, sex raises some pretty good questions. Nationalism is an infantile disease. It is the measles of mankind. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. Science is not about making money. It is about exploring the unknown. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Small is the number of people who are really capable of thinking for themselves. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. The difference between science and opinion is that science has been proven. The goal of education is not to increase knowledge, but to create the ability to produce and apply knowledge. The good life is one inspired by love and guided by knowledge. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. The more I learn, the more I realize how much I don't know. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. The most powerful force in the universe is interest. The only person who is educated is the one who has learned how to learn and change. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. The only valuable thing is intuition. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. The world is a dangerous place to live. Not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. The world is a puzzle, but the pieces don't fit. Try not to become a man of success. Rather, become a man of value. We cannot solve our problems with the same kind of thinking we used when we created them. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. When you trip over love, it is easy to get up. But when you fall in love, it is impossible to stand again. Without freedom of inquiry, progress is not possible. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world.